I got a guitar when I was 8, stunk. Played it all the way till I was 18, stunk. From 18 to 28, I started learning songs and it wasn't as bad because if you do anything incorrectly for long enough, maybe you'll get better, but you're not doing it right. Does that make sense? And then at 28 to 31, 32, I really didn't play much. And then at 32, I decided, you know what? I want to learn how to freaking do this. I need music theory. So that doesn't mean like, what do you play? A minor, pentatonic. No, we don't do that. We learn why we do that. And you know what's so funny? Is we will learn the pentatonic. And it's not useless, but why we were using it is useless. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to orient the camera here. And I'm going to show you how I learned, what made me learn, and what made me learn the fastest. So everything here is just going to be quick, easy, to the point. And then if you want to relearn it, rewatch it. But this is all stuff I wish I had known. I'm going to call it Guitar 101. So everything we do starts with a guitar. That's right. I guess music in general. But then we're going to play guitar, and we're going to play electric, we're going to play acoustic, we're going to play headless, we're going to play plugged in. That doesn't matter. What matters is how do these strings work in coordination with these frets, in coordination with this big body. That's it. How do you make sound out of this? So what I'm going to show you is, we'll start with the C major scale. I'm going to play it fast just so you see what it is, but check this out. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. From C to C. That's simple. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. From there, we'll learn everything. And it's so simple, but you're like, oh, I need to learn my power chords. I need to learn. No, you don't. You need to learn what the C major scale does. And then from there, everything else will just be building blocks. Okay? Why do we start with the C major scale? Let me show you. There's no sharps and no flats. What the heck does that mean? And also, since I learned this later in my years, I'm not going to talk to you like a musician when you're 8 and they just say huge words. I'm going to talk to you like a person, and we're going to figure this out. So, no sharps, no flats. Do you know on a piano how everything's going this way, right? It's just one long thing. And there's white keys. And there's also some black ones mixed in there. So the white ones, super simple. Think about those as whole notes. Think about those as, not just whole notes, but think about them as everything sounds good, all right? Like this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now when you mix in those sharps or flats, it might sound like this. Here it sounds a little off. What that is you're mixing in some sharps and some flats. For right now, we're not even going to worry about those. Think only about the white keys. And we do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Doesn't that sound good? And then once we get a little better at it, we're actually going to build it all the way out. So we do. And then once we get really good, we go backwards. And then once we learn this, so especially if you're used to playing like G, C, D, also if you've never seen a G chord like that, I'll show you how we do that. But if you've never seen G, C, D, you should be playing these chords in other areas. Check this out. Did you know this? Watch this C. That's a C. Do you know this is a C? Do you know this is a C? Well, that's not it. Here we go. Look at that. You ever play this one? If you're playing G, C, D with friends and all of a sudden you just start playing this one, and they're like, what the heck is that? Yeah, that's it. And then guess what? It's super simple. You want to play a D? And once you learn all of these, you're able to just move them. Because look, if you know what an E is, you hit the open E, the top, or in this case, the bottom string. And then if you move it one place, so I'm literally doing the exact same thing, but no longer is it an E, now it's an F. Then move it one more. F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. There's no sharp in between B and C. C. So just by adding your finger, you know what it is. So all you have to do is understand music has 12 notes. Western music, excuse me, has 12 notes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Drew, that's only 7. I frickin' know. You put 5 sharps in there, or flats if you look at them, and all those are, if you think about a piano, think about the black keys. And so it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's not one in between all of them. With B and with E, there's no sharp. So let me count them for you. We go A sharp, B, there is no B sharp at this point. In music, we'll learn about later, but at this point, don't worry about it. So we go A sharp, B, straight to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, and same thing, I'll explain later, but there's no E sharp at this point, which there is, but at this point doesn't matter. F, F sharp, G, G sharp. And guess what? Right back to A. That's what she said. So if you can memorize those, which is only 12 things, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then B and E don't have sharps. That's it. That's all it is. It's that simple. So with that, what we're going to learn is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. This C sharp, or excuse me, this C major scale doesn't have any flats, any sharps, and it's so simple. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And check it out. So once we learn it down here, then we can actually transpose it down here. So once you understand what it sounds like up here, and guess what? The guitar is separated in half, so once you know whatever's down here, up here is the exact same. So you can literally play it up here. So it's literally the exact same. So once you learn it up here, you can play it down here. So, super simple. So let's do it again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And we always finish and we start at that note, just so your ear can hear it. I need to get my guitar in tune. All right, so here we go. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Doesn't that sound like your old music teacher, like the do, re, fa, si, la, whatever that shit was? Again, stuff we should have learned, but we didn't, and now we're in our 30s and we're learning it now. Let's figure this out. All right, so check it out. We're gonna do the C major scale. This is the building blocks of music. If you don't know what this is, if you think you're like, well, I can play chords. No one fucking cares. Can you play in time, and do you know how music works? So you can definitely fake it till you make it, but if you actually want to learn music and you actually want to learn how do I do solos, how do I do improvisation, it all comes from understanding music theory. I am the #1 worst victim for, I'll figure it out. Like, dude, I learned this when I was like 8. That's nothing. That doesn't sound good. Like, you stop pretending like you know what that is, and you need to learn the building blocks. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You need to learn things like this so that you're able to progress, all right? So, let's go with that. So, I want you to grab your guitar. Acoustic or electric, doesn't matter. Doesn't need to be plugged in, doesn't matter. Hey, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I actually play video games on my channel here, so but I'm doing guitar. I think it gets a little more views, so I'll do it. I appreciate you hollering. And I'm still learning. I think that's the biggest thing. My roommate plays professionally, and then my best friend and former roommate, I've lived with him for like 10 years. He just moved out, but he is up and coming. The dude. I mean, So thank you. I appreciate it. And just being around good people and learning what helps me, what helps you, and just growing as a guitarist. Also, being vulnerable. It's very tough, especially men in this world. I mean, I think it's been personified these past few years of just like, it's extremely hard to date. It's extremely hard to find work. It's extremely hard to this. Like, yeah, because you're not allowed to learn new things. You're not allowed to be bad at first. And it's like, man, Once you stop listening to people's judgment, once you stop listening to people's whatever, you can just learn. And I did this when I was 32. I'm 35 now, and I literally didn't know what any of this shiz was. And I could still play. I could form stuff, but I had no idea how to play, you know? Did you say, have I played Earthbound? Bun. No, I haven't. And actually, as a video game collector guy, do you see what I got behind me? I got my 64, I got my SNES over there, but no, I have not played Earthbound. Can you play the beginning to Wanted, Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi? I bet I can figure it out. 'Cause I'm wanted, dead or alive. Yeah, let me figure it out. And I actually love doing finger picking, so before I even do that, but... And if you're trying to learn how to finger pick, I recommend this. Do songs you already know. So if you play like a E, A minor, D, G. Let's say that's your sequence. I don't know. But instead of playing that like that, try and do it with... You don't have to do 3 fingers. 2 fingers is plenty. I love doing it with 3, so she said. But 2 is plenty. And notice my thumb's hitting the bass line. And certain songs require certain things, so sometimes you do. It's all the same bass line here. Sometimes you gotta go. And that was the E and the A string. Sometimes you go. Here, there's 3 different bass lines. So it depends what you want to do at that time. Can I show you a cool one I just learned? So I make these capos. These are tight. So here's a great finger picking song I just learned. I didn't remember how to do it. I'll have to relearn that one. But that's what I'm talking about, is once you learn these certain things, then you can learn harder songs. And I'll go on and practice that one more, but at least being able to approach it. When I first started taking music lessons, I remember watching that lesson and I was like, I could never play that. I don't know how to do. And after 1,000 of these, and once you start learning stuff, you can start playing harder stuff. Doesn't that make sense? All right, so let's get rid of this capo. we're going to have to relearn that one. All right, let's turn this off. And here we go. My buddy's playing. Oh, nice. All right. Yeah. Let's get a better color going. Ooh, I like that green. Here we go. What we're learning is how to play frickin' guitar. You're asking me, does my love grow? I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, that sucked. Must have having cocktails before these. Have I played Earthbound? No. All right, let's get back on track here. All right, let's go over what taught me guitar. So pretty much you need to understand that the C major scale starts it all. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You didn't play any sharps, any flats. Play me something sweet. I'm not gonna play You Got a Friend in Me. What we're gonna do is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. We're gonna learn the C major scale, and from there we learn it all. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Doesn't that sound good? C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. That's what we're gonna learn. We learn it up and down, back and forth. Here we go. Eyes closed. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Once we're gonna learn it like that, then we learn all the C chords. So we learn that, then we learn that, then we learn that. Hey, when you're playing guitar with people and everyone's playing G, C, what if when everyone played C, you played something different? What if you played it like this? Same sound. What if you could play it up here? Wouldn't that that be nice? Yes, we do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Guess what? We can play down here too. Oh, it all matches up? Yes, this entire universe does. C, D, E, F, G, A. The only time we move, B, B, C. Makes sense, doesn't it? So now we do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Oh, okay, so it's coming together. Then once you learn that, now we're like, okay, people are playing in C. Like, what does this mean? You know, I didn't realize I was. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. That's funny. See, right? Just it all lines up. Like. Once you learn that C major scale, everything lines. So check it out. C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now I'm gonna do you one better. Most people, they stop right here and you learn this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then you go C. Nice. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and back to C. What I like to do and what I was taught finally is that you go all the way down and all the way back. Check this out. So you go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You don't stop there. D, E, F, G. Now you go backwards. F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. Let me start this. Here we go. A, B, C. Oh, I went to sharp. Why is this canceled? There we go. All right. What is the easiest chord sequence I know? Probably A minor. To D. To G. To E minor. One more night. One more round. One more round. The first one in. The last one out. Give me that same don't talk about. They don't know. They don't know. Well, people say I got a drinking problem. Ain't no reason to stop. People say that I hit rock bottom, 'cause I'm living on the rocks. It's a broken hearted thinking problem. Oh, no, about off the wall. People say I got a drinking problem, but they got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking, call it a problem, call it a solution. whole buzz just because. Well, people say I got a drinking problem. Ain't no reason to stop. People saying that I hit rock bottom, 'cause I'm living on the rise. It's a broken hearted thinking problem, pulled about out the world. People say I got a drinking problem, but I got no problem drinking at all. They keep on talking and coming to conclusion, call it a problem, call it a solution. Sitting here on my porch bench, call it a problem, call it a solution. Easy peasy. And it's not that hard. Thank you, Oz. It's not that hard. It's just understanding, where does G go? G, E, F. Let's see. Played a million times. Watch your pinky. Go on to the next one. Very nice. All right, let's show you that one. If you've never learned how to play the G chord other than this, and we love that. And there's G's, there's G7s, there's ons, there's offs, there's all this. Just basic. If you're just doing this, you'll be fine. Check this out. Instead of doing this, the reason I play like this, if you ever watch me play my G chords, because my first finger's off. The reason I do that is because I want to play like this. Okay? So when I'm playing my scales, anything right here on this first fret is going to get played by this finger. Anything right here is by this finger. Anything here, this finger. Anything here, this finger. And if you can't make your fingers move like that, it's because you probably haven't tried. So this is a great exercise to make that happen. But so let me show you what I mean by that. So when I'm hitting a C major scale, I'm going to go, look at this, C, D, E, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then watch this hand, I start to alternate pick. So we do that. So we do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And it's okay if you mess up, but just getting used to the cadence. We do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Then we move it up here once we're ready. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So once we learn the basic cadence, then we can move on. So we do C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, D, A, H. So once we learn those, it's easy. All right. Don't believe me? Everybody's been playing C's like this. What about like this? I promise, if you just learn this one, if you just learn this chord today, you'll learn so much, because everything I teach is just movable. And not that I'm something special, but just I'm going to tell you. So if this is a C, and we move up a whole note, now you know how to play D. E. Since there's no sharp or flat between E and F, you just go up a half step. F. And you're like, what's half? What's whole? Check out the channel if you don't know what those are, because they're so simple, and I'll teach you. I took guitar theory at 32 years old, so after playing the same freaking shit for 20 years, I finally learned it. So if you want to check it out, do it. All right. Make sure your shit's in tune. So, I could probably tune up in a minute. Here's what I'm going to show you, this next piece. just understanding you need to go all the way down, all the way back. So playing guitar is not just like, yeah, like, no, you need to understand what the fretboard is. So yes, those licks will come, pause, but you need to C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, F, E, F, G, A, B, C. You need to be able to do those back and forth. Make sense? we gotta get these bots out of here. I'll still take it. All right. All right, so what did I wish I learned my first year of guitar that I finally learned now? So what everyone's gonna learn is the A minor pentatonic scale. Sound reasonable? Sound familiar? And that is I don't even remember exactly what it is, but what it is a variation of the C major scale. And you're like, I don't know the C major scale. If you've learned the A minor pentatonic scale, you already know the C major scale. No, I don't. Yes, you do. So if you were playing it like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you already know the A minor pentatonic scale, check it out. Which everyone learns first. If you're trying to do any blues or rock or anything pop, you always learn that first, right? Why did you learn that? Check this out. Any tips for fingerstyle guitar? Absolutely. I love fingerstyle guitar. Yes. Any tips for fingerstyle guitar? Learning this and getting your fingers acclimated, because once you also learn what I'm teaching of, like, I'll start like this and I go C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. But once you get better, once you start learning what they are, you can start using individual fingers. And so I'll show you this instead. And instead of hitting like this, I was hitting like, and now all of a sudden, okay, now my pointer's adjusted. And then you start adding this. And then you start adding this and this. So literally just one at a time, play your normal stuff when you're trying to learn fingerstyle. And instead of this, start doing this. So instead of this, and just hit them all. You want to see a cool fingerstyle I've been doing lately? Check this out. So she said. So I love ELO. So this is the beginning of Electric Light Orchestra telephone line. You know, hello, the one from Billy Madison. So here we go. And this is a finger picking style that I like. Hello. And then we play it like that. Pretty nice, right? So all of that stems from, I used to play it, chords. Don't you realize all the things we did were for real, not a dream? I just can't believe. So I used to play it like this. And then normally I'd go right into this. Instead I'll go. So at a place where I normally would have played just chords, now you can do exact same. I literally learned nothing new. I just thought about the cadence, thought about the tone, and did it. I am extremely, this is not a brag, this is an awful brag of creativity. I am so logistical. Creativity is very hard for me. So some of my roommates were so creative and so good at that shit. I don't think like that. I think extremely mathematically. I think to the minute. I don't know. So music is not just flowing through me. But man, once I learned how it's all mathematical and everything's into 12s, I'm like, okay. And then we just repeat things. Like, now my brain's working. Now I'm figuring out that I like this. You know what I mean? And you can kind of mix them up too. I like doing this, do a little tension. Yeah, that's all that is. So nothing insane. Well, Raman, I hope that answered. Yes, we love fingerstyle guitar, but that all stems from, did you learn C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C? Okay. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. By the way, check this out. If you're noticing how my hand might look different than yours, it's because what I'm focusing on, well, and we're different people, what I'm focusing on is each finger represents each fret. So when I'm playing these, and also in the open chords that we're practicing, from 4 on, doesn't even matter. And you're saying, what's 4? So there's fret 1, and these are the frets, these little things here. So anything in here is fret 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything that's played on this, we play this, and we won't have to worry about this. And anything that's played up here, or what's called the open notes, so if you hit like the string closest to you, and you hit it, that's an E. It's called an open E. Why is it an open E? Because if I hit this right here, still an E, well, my guitar is dead, but still an E though, but it wasn't open. We were playing that fret. So open E. Make sense? So what we're going to do is we're just going to practice playing the C major scale, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Then it goes back to C. No sharps, no flats. What's a sharp? What's a flat? That doesn't matter right now. As long as you understand what this is, you'll be able to hear it in a minute when things are off. And in like jazz, that's when things are good. Like, oh, you hear that nasty note? Yes, once you understand music, you can do those. Until then, it just sounds like crap. So here we go. We go C, which is first, second, third fret. And we always count our strings from the ground up. We count our strings from the ground up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the 6th string, open, that's E, right? All right, so now let's learn this C major scale. So on the 5th string, so not this one, that's 6th, the 5th one down, and then on the 3rd fret, so open, 1, 2, 3. And then since we're playing our things like this, it's a 3rd fret, but guess what? We do finger here, here, so 3rd finger is gonna play it. So instead of playing it like this, because then we'd have to jump around, no, we keep our finger right here, okay? Does that make sense? So for right here, I'm ready. You're ready to, if you're here, you have to kind of jump around. So we want to do 3rd finger. So I'm going to keep my other fingers off just so you can kind of see if possible. So here we go. So we do C, and then D, E, F. Look, it's on the 3rd fret, so guess which finger's playing it? My 3rd finger. I'm trying to keep my other fingers out of the way. This is not how I normally play it, but just for the sake of it. There's D. Just open D. That's what she said. Pretty neat, huh? And then once you start learning this, like, all right, let's listen to like George Harrison, Something, one of my favorite songs. When you start learning where your fingers can and can't go, it helps. So once you understand where the C notes go, and when you're playing, you're like, oh, I'm able to walk through it. That's not that insane. Okay. All right, we are at the 50-minute mark. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break because I am human. Let's get back to it. Y'all have been great. If you haven't hit subscribe, appreciate you. Do it. Boom, baby. Yeah. All right, Joe. Yep. So, what do I wish I had learned to start? So pretty much everything is linked. So what I'm about to show you, if you learn it here, on these first 4 frets, it's gonna work down here on these 4 frets. And then anything we learn on this string, the string closest to you, which a lot of people refer to as the first string, that's incorrect. Even though it looks like it's the first string that's closest to you, we count from the ground up. And if you think about when you're looking at guitar tabs, if you turn your guitar this way and look at it, they even look that way. So it makes sense. But so the 6th string, or this string, when we hit the lowest, that's the E string. Check out. So anything we learned on the E string, like E, F, F sharp, G, and I'll explain those are in a minute. If we do it on this string, the one closest to the ground, which is actually the first string, look, there's a reason they sound good together, because they're both E strings. So if we learn anything on this string, E, F, F sharp, G, it's going to be down here, E, F, F sharp, G. Start getting into some Mario Karts. So anything we learn on that string works on this string. Anything we learn up here works from 12 down. So you're starting to double your knowledge. Everything you do with, not with me, but I'm just going to emphasize it. But anything you do on guitar theory, it's going to work down there. It's going to work over there. It's going to double here. So learning how to maximize your time, because, like, look, if this is a B minor, Instead of memorizing, like, okay, where's C minor? Where's D minor? Where's E minor? Like, no, just think about how you have to move. If that was a B minor, C minor, C sharp minor. It's nothing insane. It's just moving up. So once you can learn these positions, as they call them, you can kind of move around everywhere. So let's get back to C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's how you do it. All right, we are officially at the 1 hour mark. I want to move on now from just the single notes. Let's talk about how to move chords around. So, you ever heard of inversions? Does that make sense? And you hear of inversions, you see people playing crazy chords and this and that, but they're really nothing insane. The biggest takeaway that I learned personally is that every time you play these, and we're gonna play, so watch, I'll do this. So I'm gonna play all of those, I think there's 5 of them. And did you notice one thing? Well, yes, they sound the same, but watch this. So we play this here. So that's a C. Let's see if I can turn my chair for you. So that's a C, yes? And when people are playing G, C, D, wouldn't that be nice if you could show up and play a different C? So instead of this, now watch this. Every time we do this, we're gonna replace a finger, okay? So this is the finger on this one. So we do here. Now watch this. Okay? Now watch this. With these 3 fingers, I'm gonna replace it with this. Now watch this. I'm gonna replace this pinky now. Okay? And then watch this. I'm gonna replace. Here it goes. Okay. I don't remember that one. I thought it was like this. Let's see. So we go here, here, here. I don't know why I can't remember that. Brain fart. You know what? Hey, this is actually a good example. I'm not going to stop until we figure it out. So we do C. We do C. We do C. We do C. Okay, that's exactly what it is. So it's my pinky is going to get replaced with my pointer. That's a cool chord. And that's the last C. See, even though I didn't even remember it, you're able to use those steps and figure it out. So it's nothing insane. And I didn't learn this till I was in my 30s, so I'm still practicing it, but oh my gosh, does it unlock stuff. So now, instead of, you can play up here. Pretty neat. Or here. How to get to Sesame Street. I feel like we've already learned a lot. Let's keep it going. That guitar boogie's so hard. All right, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my head down. Let me see if I can do it. I can't do it. That's so hard.